Hey guys, Eli here from Nintendo Network 64, here today to talk a little bit about digital versus retail. At what point do I buy digital? I've asked myself this question many times, especially in the last few months. With Nintendo butchering the releases of both Fire Emblem and LEGO City Undercover, I'm tempted to just buy the games off the eShop. After all, not only does this save me the trip to the store, but it also allows me to get the game up to a week earlier, since I don't have to wait for the shipment to arrive. Nevertheless, I still persist on buying retail, despite these advantages of buying digital. First of all, we know that the file size for LEGO City Undercover is 25 gigabytes. This is a colossal amount of data. This isn't necessarily a problem with the storage, because I bought a 500 gigabyte hard drive with my Wii U, but more a problem with Nintendo Network and my internet. On a good day, my internet is downloading 1.5 megabytes per second. Plug that into a calculator and you get 5 hours. Now that's on a good day when nobody else is using the internet. If others are at home leeching off the bandwidth, then the number will be closer to 10 hours. I don't think anyone wants to wait that long for a game to download. Another major factor is that I strongly prefer retail due to the packaging. I love the smell of the various booklets that I find within the game case. I like the ease of putting the game in and playing it right away without having to wait for a 10-hour download. I also cannot stand that my digitally downloaded games aren't sitting on my shelf. I love to display my game collection for all who come and visit, but downloadable games don't allow me to do that. I'm willing to wait the few extra days for the ability to display my physical game. The final point I'd like to touch on is the fact that when a game is bought at retail, it feels like there's an actual monetary value attached to the game, a sense of ownership. I never trade in games, but I like to know that I can at any time if anything were to happen. I like the fact that I can play the game whenever, as long as I still have the console. Unfortunately, when buying a downloadable game, you're just paying for a license to use the product. In reality, the companies can stop you from playing the games at any time, while they cannot do this for a disc. This is very important to me, even if it's just psychological. Even through all these benefits of retail, most are just psychological benefits. Realistically, I'll probably never trade in or resell games. I could have games downloaded at night when speeds are faster. I could also sniff new books instead of new games. Buying digital saves gas money, and if it ever comes down to it, a company like Nintendo could price the digital version of a game cheaper than the retail version. When faced with these realities, I'm faced with a choice. Is it worth waiting for a physical version of a game to release, possibly having to pay a premium on the product? At what point should I just switch over? What if LEGO City Undercover was $40 on the eShop as opposed to the normal $50 price, or even $30? Should I buy the game and give up my stubbornness? What do you guys think? When is the time for the conservative buyer to switch over to digital?